just a little bit of just kind of your background. I mean, you sparred Lomachenko how many times? Like 8 times, 10 times? Like what
Yeah, somewhere around there.
and there's essentially like an unspoken record, right? Because it's just work. But
Yeah,
some days he got you, some days you got him. This is safe to say.
yeah, yeah. I see what you say. At that time, I was just starting to get really good at that time.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was just starting to really get really good. I wasn't Tevin Farmer the champion. I was like way ever 2014.
But even then, because like your background, your professional record didn't reflect to what you are. You've always speak highly of like how much you have changed from that. So you talking about, is this like the transitioning point of Tevin? Like when you were able to
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah. That was yeah, exactly. That's you right. That was a transition point for sure.
and and just working with Lomachenko, just what was that? Like, did that build type of confidence? Like, because they're saying like he's a future Hall of Famer, and you're at a young age working with this guy, which many
Yeah,
people might even feel might be his prime because of his age, I guess, compared to now.
yeah. I was. It was good work, bro. He got the best of me sometimes. I got the best of him. Sometimes we got it in, but for the most part, it was good work. I think the last spar I won, if we had to judge, if we had to judge, I would say I won the last spar. But if we had to say out of 12, out of 12, I would say like 8-4 his way at the time.
I know that you guys are, he's going to be fighting Cambosis for the IBF, and you're going to be gunning for your IBF, and essentially,
Yeah, I
going
mean
with
that's a big
class.
fight that we made. Yeah, that's a fight we can talk about. That's a fight that can be made.
Um, just that alone. I mean, you would go for Lomachenko. I know it ain't on the hit list, but
Yeah,
that's
I
who
move up.
you.
I get my IBF, and he got the IBF. I move up to fight him.
Okay. Is there something that you see without revealing that when you spar and what you see now have changed for the better or worse? Like, is this
No,
just
it's
the
just
better Lomachenko, or is
he's good. I'm good. Let's fight. He's
I'm
good.
just
I'm
saying,
good.
like it like because I know you evolved. Did you see in the like he evolved from the sparring sessions that from when you were 10? Like has he progressed and you
I
feel
haven't fought
like
him. I haven't fought him as a pro because it's easy to see how somebody look from
hmm,
the outside, but actually being in there is a whole different ball game. So I can't really speak on that.
okay, that makes sense. I think you made a comment on something like that about when you kind of broke down Shakur and Tank when you were like, Shakur outside you can tell he looks like this, but if you hypothetically fought Tank, like you can't look, you might be in a
It's
case where
hard.
you
Yeah, yeah. I did. I think I said it on. I think I said it last. Like I got to be by somebody else. I forgot.
yeah, yeah.
And
My
I and
boy
I said,
Hans, yeah.
yeah,
It
in New
was a
York.
yeah, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
At the Jamel Herring fight. So, at
yeah.
that
So I
time you
was
were
there.
there. Just, I'm here as a friend. Now,
Yeah,
now you're talking about maybe you might fight a Herring. He said,
yeah. Because even prior to that, it was talked about that.
hmm. Um,
So
I think he's also brought up like the idea of maybe a Shakur fight, right? Like, is that
whoa,
realistic? You and
man,
Shakur?
Shakur, yeah, man, Shakur. That's a realistic fight. That's a
Mhm.
realistic fight. Obviously, I'm at 30 right now, and I got to take care of business there. But that's the realistic fight. Shakur's 25.
I think 26 or something.
26,
26.
25. I'm 33. So yes, uh, um that's definitely whatever you just said fight. Yeah.
Yeah. What about what about a Chris Colbert fight? I know he just came off one of the probably the most hellacious knockout losses last year. So I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, I'm sure at some point fans were entertained, but do you feel like the stock went down of a Chris Colbert, Tevin
I
Farmer
mean, I
fight?
just want listen, Chris my young boy, right? I just want him to get focused. Well, I'm not saying not focused, but I want him to go back to the drawing boards and just come back stronger. That's it.
When you see a fighter take like a a loss like that, I mean, you haven't taken a loss like that essentially
No,
like, but
no, never.
but you started on like the front end of your career of kind of how do you get past that state of like public perception and people thinking, oh, he got a loss or and now he's
You just got to keep fighting and not caring.
Mhm.
So, because at the end of the day, it's not people's job to believe in you.
Hmm.
They don't have to believe in you. They can say whatever they want, but it's your job to make them believe in you. And how you do that? You focus. You train. You get in there. And you win fights, and eventually, it is shift mindsets. It is shift brains.
Hmm.
It is shift their brain without them even knowing. They start liking you out of nowhere. So, just can't listen to the noise from the outside. Just gotta stay focused and disciplined on the inside.
Just revisiting it back to you. I mean, you've done a lot of great things inside the boxing ring, but outside, like I believe that you have a YouTube channel. I mean, you're almost to
Yeah,
100,000. I feel like, the
yeah. I can't.
grind,
I can't get the 100, man. Well, I can. I'm not gonna say I can't, but I think I gotta push a little harder with it.
do you
It,
think
it,
this
it
comeback trail is going to be put on the YouTube channel and all that?
I think yeah, it is. Um, it is, and I think this season in my life as a boxer is gonna be bigger.
Okay. In your link tree, you've also had something, the Fighter's Bible. Is
Oh
this
yeah,
something
that's
that
the
you're also
ebook.
wanting to teach? Like you want to
Yeah,
teach some
it's
of
the
the young
ebook.
guys?
So basically, I'm just showing young fighters, not even young, older fighters too, if they don't know, basically how you get to the next level, how you get there. It talks about mindset. It talks about work ethic. It talks about how to hire lawyers, and it talks about we got a little bit of everything in there. To be honest, I haven't read it in a minute, but I have a lot of everything in there, and I think it's a good book. It gives you different drills. It is a good book to because everybody always asks me how you get to the next level. What do you do? How do you do it? Because most people don't know how to do it.
And you mentioned like getting a good lawyer and politics and stuff like that. I mean, that's just not just
Yeah.
contracts or making fights, but like even simple stuff like drug testing, like if it's implemented or not. Like, has that been kind of a battle that you've had with promoters where some might want to do drug testing and some might not?
No, I never had that problem. But I know my first world title fight that I had with Kenichi Ogawa, he got popped for steroids.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. He got popped for steroids, and I beat him too. And they robbed me.
Yeah, I remember, and that's what I'm saying. Like your journey, it's never been an easy journey, like the politics in that sense. Even when you win,
And I beat him on one hand. I got shot in my other hand, like 3.5, 4 months before
I
that.
remember, I remember this you should have another book, like essentially just you, essentially. But then
I,
I guess
I think I think
after,
I think I think for I think by time or before my career over, I think I wanted to get like a movie about me or a documentary.
I think Lou DeBell's always mentioned that about you. Like you should
Yeah,
just simply have an HBO, like an HBO documentary or a movie, like who would play you, or essentially,
yeah.
you
I'll
know.
probably play myself.
You know, would you be wearing one of these black women or grown man sport hoodies? I guess I have to ask you about that because
I
the
got
meaning.
one.
What is the meaning behind the black woman or grown man sport?
Damn, you call me a girl with that one.
I mean, I'm just
Um,
I'm just asking, like
it,
like
it it's basically it's like I mean to deal with a lot of women like black women. Basically saying like you got to just be on your grown man stuff. They're not really difficult.
hmm
They could be. Woman period can be difficult, but black women in particular, because you asked about the hoodie, you just gotta be in your grown man stuff. They won't be difficult when you're a grown man. They can't be. You won't allow them to be.
And I'm obviously with your relationship, you're on your grown man. She
Yeah,
was always been supportive of you throughout this whole entire transition
a
of just
hundred, a
coming
hundred
back.
percent. It still is.
hmm
Yeah, yep.
Um, just kind of rounding about and ending things on just like back on the big fight note. I know that you had this hellacious great knockdown against Avery Sparrow. It's just cool
hmm
clips of you saying I'm gonna knock you down in this round, and you implemented that. And then you recently just fought not too long ago in Philly. When is your next fight? What is the next plan? Like, I know these
So
names are here, but like, is there something that we can mark in the calendar and what
right
month?
now we can mark either February or March,
Okay. Okay.
somewhere around there. No exact dates because we still putting a lot of things together. So somewhere in there, we gonna be back in the ring. We gonna get some more stoppages.
Okay. With the fans out there just wanting to get a little bit more insight, where can they find you? What more, um, if they wanted to kind of follow your journey, what YouTube, what Instagram?
So if y'all want to follow my journey, this is what y'all do. Y'all go to Instagram, type in Tevin Farmer 22. If you could put that in the description, I appreciate it. Twitter, I don't be on there like that, but it's Tevin Farmer 22 as well. YouTube is Life as Tevin and Polka. What else? That's it.